Hi there, I'm going to show you how to use Silhouette Studio to design a sticker that could be cut out on the vinyl cutter, just like the stickers on the back wall by the door, if you want to see some examples. To get to Silhouette Studio, you're going to go to the bottom left corner to the Start menu and click on it. If it's not showing up already, you can start typing in Silhouette, S-I-L, and it should show up if it's on your computer. So you're going to select it to start it up. And it might take a minute to load. The tricky thing about creating a sticker versus something else to print is considering that it's going to be cut out and not printed with ink. So it's going to be all cut out of one color, and it's not going to be able to get all of the detail that a printed piece would, that you're used to printing on a piece of paper. So you can look at the examples to get some ideas and just kind of think about what is actually going to be left and what is going to be removed when you peel your sticker off. Okay, so you have some tools up in the right hand side here, and you have some down the left, some at the top. Let's start by looking at text. So on your left side, you have an A that stands for the text, and then when you select it and then click on your page, it gives you some options, and it changes over here on the right side. So you can pick different fonts. You want to think about picking a font that's going to cut out nicely. So if it's really skinny or it has lots of tiny details like this one, that would be pretty difficult to cut out and to peel away from your vinyl. So that might not be the best. Something a little bit thicker works better. So let me look at some ideas here. So I'll try Britannica Bold. And let's say I wanted to make a sticker with my name on it. I just lost my tool. I'll go back here and find my font again, and then start typing. So I could type my name. When you're making a sticker, we use something called transfer paper. So it's going to, like the little dot on the eye and the middle pieces, will be able to stay there because they're going to stick to the transfer paper before you stick it onto whatever it is that you want to put it on. So that's how you do text. You can click the select tool up here to move things around. Another thing you want to look at is the size of your paper. So if you're making a sticker versus a card, you want to know what size paper you're using. And this tool up here, the design page settings, gives you the settings for your paper size. So right now mine is set at 11 by 8.5. And our vinyl paper is actually 12 by 12. So you can just type in the correct dimensions and it will change it for you. So you want to make sure your paper is set to the size that's going to make sense. So then you can kind of think about, if this is 12 by 12, I can see that this is, each one of these bigger boxes is an inch. So this right now is going to be about 3.5 inches. So you can decide what size you think would make sense. It might make it a little bit bigger. And then you could do some other things. Right now this would just be individual letters sticking on something. If I wanted, I could do something like put a shape around it. And now it would be cut out of a piece of vinyl. So this whole thing would be cut, and then each letter would be removed instead of sticking as part of the sticker. So it would kind of be the opposite. You can use alignment tools in here. So if you hold down the Shift key and select both of the designs, or in this case it might be easier to just draw around them. And they should both be selected. And up here you can see a little alignment tool. So I can use these to make sure it's directly in the center. And it's really nice and neat. And that's just a simple way to make a sticker. Of course, you can use different shapes and add different things on. There's a lot more that you can do with it, but this is a basic way to get started, and you just want to be picturing that the red is where the cut lines are, and that's where it's going to cut on this large piece of vinyl. So you can help picture what your sticker will look like. And that's about, oh, one more thing is saving it. So I'm going to go to File and Save As. And actually, I believe on your computers it says Save to Hard Drive, and that's the one that you would choose. And then you're just going to save it. You can go ahead and name it your name if you want to actually have it printed. And then you're going to find the S drive and Schlegel, and you can save it in there, and I would be able to access it to print it. All right, have fun.